Welcome back to Impulse Plays. I am Crazy Carl Winter here with Ben Landstillers to go over a sweet match. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing incredible. How are you, Carl?
Pretty good, pretty good. We got a sweet match from round 2 of our 1K back in June, so it's been a little while since this has been played, but we're gonna get through them eventually. I do know we don't have round 3
Yeah.
because I forgot to get somebody on camera round 3. I asked 2 people to play, and they're like, "No, we don't want to." I'm like, "Okay," and then I forgot about it. So,
You know
uh,
what? This is my fault for not making the tournament.
That's fair.
Uh,
That's fair. But we'll get to round 4 after this one. There's a lot of stasis coming up, so just to give you all a heads up, there's a lot of stasis in the next few rounds. So speaking of
okay,
stasis,
sweet.
today, yeah, we've got stasis, which is a mono blue prison deck, not a combo deck, that's based around getting stasis into play and making your opponent skip a bunch of untapped steps, getting virtual card advantage from them not being able to cast spells, and then killing them with Black Vice. That's going to be played by Gino, and then we're going to have our buddy Matt playing Oath Flinker, which Ben will talk about.
Yeah, Oath Flinker, incredible deck.
Mm-hmm.
So Oath of Druids, the classic from pre-modern play. If you've been around the format at all, it's gonna let you dump creatures directly into play by milling a bunch of cards off your deck if your
Mm-hmm.
opponent has a creature.
Mm-hmm.
But the only creature in this deck is gonna be Phyrexian Devourer.
What could you do with a Phyrexian
Um,
Devourer? It's only a 1/1.
well, see, the thing is, you could make it huge by also removing cards from your deck to increase its power and giving it +1/+1 counters.
But Ben, once it gets to 7 power
Eventually,
and toughness, it kills itself. How could you possibly do anything with it?
that will trigger, but like in response to that, you can keep
Mm.
making it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then eventually cast an instant like Fling, hence the name Flinker, which is for fling and tinker,
Mm-hmm.
to murder your opponent for whatever amount the power of the devourer has gone up to.
Yeah.
um it's a cool deck, a couple angles. You have like both Tinker and Oath as ways to like cheat your Devourer into play.
Mm-hmm.
You can also just straight up cast it.
Yeah, the deck
Um,
plays all the soul lands plus like I think Matt's deck is also playing Mox Diamond too, so you just have the tons of acceleration.
right, you like ramp out, and so like Fling is one way to get the job done. I think probably a lot of these decks also run Altar of Dementia, which
Yes.
let you do kind of the same trick, but instead of flinging for damage, you can just exile your opponent's library.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Right. Yep, exactly, exactly. So,
mill their library anyway.
right. So let's get into this match. We've got Matt on the left playing Flinker, and Gino on the right playing Stasis. Looks like Matt is taking a mull to 5. Oof, that's not what we want to see as a combo deck. But I mean,
Yeah.
the Flinker deck only really needs like 4 cards to win anyway, right?
Yeah, I think mulliganing is probably a big part of playing this deck effectively, right?
For sure, yeah, because you have to hit A
Knowing
plus
knowing what to
B.
keep, knowing your line to A plus B. Really, you want to have one of those A's and a path to B.
Yeah. Speaking of A plus B, we've got Oath, or we got I'm sorry, we have Stasis plus lands, which is what that Stasis deck really wants to see. And there's no turn 2 play from Matt. And Gino's sitting on a
Mhm.
counter spell, so Matt's going to be hard pressed to get anything done
Yeah,
here.
this is pretty tough for Stasis, right? Like the Flinker deck doesn't need to move until it tries to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're just kind of biding your time. You're trying to counterspell their attempt and then hit them with the stasis.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you want them to tap out, and that's just typically how Stasis works. Is that you want your opponent to do their thing and then try to kill them. But this is
Main
Matt's way to.
deck defense grid.
Yeah, counter spells are really
Let's
good against
go.
the Flinker deck. So Matt's running main deck defense grid, which is great. Shuts down those counter spells, but it also eats the counter spells. So it's kind of like a little bit of a duress. So I don't know if Matt should have run that out right
Mhm.
away. I believe he possibly should have held off on it. He wasn't close to hand size. There's no Black Vice in play. He
Mhm.
does, however, have a City of Traders in pretty early, and that gets sacrificed when you
Well,
play the land. So he can't really build up his mana base very effectively.
Mhm. When you're saying hold it, you're saying like maybe hold it so for a turn when you can do that plus another thing.
Yes, which Matt may have been trying to do. He may have planned on doing defense grid into
Oh,
something
like some
else.
kind of follow up if it resolves. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not really an Oath. Oath wouldn't do so good against this mono blue Stasis deck, which I mean, Matt doesn't know he's playing
Right.
against
Which
Stasis,
runs
but
probably no creatures,
it
right?
runs
Like
no creatures, generally speaking.
some people run the fun of Morphling, but
I run the fun of Morphling. I love the fun of Morphling. The card's great.
yeah. Were you playing the fun of Morphling when you were jamming Stasis at LobsterCon a couple years ago?
No, that was just straight up Black Vice. I was playing like a bad Delver deck.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was great. So Matt's in a tough spot here because he wants to develop his mana, but like it looks like he has another City of Traders in his hand, and multiple City of Traders do not combo well with each other. And
Yeah.
if Matt can't build up those mana resources, he's not going to be able to deploy multiple threats in a turn to try and overwhelm Geno's counter magic, which is not super plentiful from what I can see in his hand. He's generously flashing a good amount of what he's got, but
Yeah, let's look at a boomerang, a chain of vapor.
a lot of answers.
But yeah, missing land drops against the Stasis deck is a real feels bad
It
spot to
is.
be in.
And but that's the key thing to remember when you're playing in Stasis is like it may suck to like just not do anything, but also remember unless Stasis has a way to kill you in play, they are generally speaking not doing anything. So you do not have to worry about them.
Looks like Matt's going in here on something. He does have he just straight up has Devour. Interesting.
I don't know that I would counter that. I would.
It's a hard cast thwart.
Yeah.
Matt is sitting. I saw his hand flick by. He does have both Tinker and a set of flings.
Yeah. But the thing is, like Matt already played a land, so he'd have to play like a Mox Diamond or a Lotus Petal. And yeah, I don't know. I think Gino could have held off on that thwart and possibly gone for a Chain of Vapor or a Boomerang instead, and just bounced the Devourer, and then counter, and then either save the counter for the kill card or re-counter it when it comes back down. So,
well, you're saying just because Matt doesn't have the fling mana after that resolves,
right? And even if Matt did, he can't play like, at least unless his hand is insane, he can't play like Defense Grid action card. He's just gonna be stuck with a Devourer in play. So I think Gino could have just bought some time by just bouncing it. But it's also not a terrible idea to get that Devourer off the table. That's one of 3. That's one of 4 down. So Matt only has 3 left in his deck.
There's only so many of them that they have access to.
Right. Ooh, Flash of Insight. That's a sweet card out of the Stasis deck. I like that.
Yeah, it's going to become, that late game tutor.
Yeah, basically it's Impulse but on steroids. And unfortunately Matt develops his mana base a couple turns ago, but it was with another City of Traders, which again gets sacrificed when you play other lands. So he's gonna have a tough time building up the resources to overwhelm the answers in Gino's hand. Looks like Matt's okay. Gino's going to hand size, which not ideal, but his hand is full of answers. So like he's sitting pretty. He just needs to get a threat.
Right, a pair of counter spells and a bunch of other non-land cards.
Hard cast the thwart or the gush for its
hard cast gush.
Oh, yep. Which is fine. Like he's gonna have extra cards, so he can pitch one of those cards to the Forsaken City if he really wants to. Looks to me like he has some...
like Gino had an opportunity to keep that City of Traders tapped down, I think, a couple turns ago.
He did, but it's not like super important to do so because again, like it's just gonna get replaced by another land. Like Matt does not get to advance his mana.
I guess right. It's gonna go away eventually.
Exactly, anyway, exactly. So it's not like a huge thing to get the Stasis into play right now.
Matt's got to be really looking for just countering anything that moves.
Interesting.
Here.
Okay.
He's got to find some mana rocks maybe to get him going, and also let him keep his land around for a little bit.
Yeah. So typically the conventional wisdom is that you don't counter the tutor, you counter the spell they go for, especially when it's something like Enlightened Tutor, which is card disadvantage. But I think Gino is operating under the assumption that he's just not going to draw lands, which he did not do, and he'd be having to discard anyways. So like, might as well just counter the tutor. I think that's probably fine. I would probably just discard one of these Stasises. I think he's sitting on like 3 Stasises, maybe 4 now. And not ideal. Oh, that's a Daze. That's a Daze. I'm sorry, I'm misreading the art. I thought he had some sweet 4 and blackboarded Stasises, but they are actually Dazes, which are not Stasises.
You gotta up
my art game.
Your card recognition game here, Carl.
I know. As Chris Benucci
there's a Black Vice.
Says. There we go. Yeah, there's the threat. So Matt is now under pressure. However, Black Vice is a very binary threat. It's like you're either dead or you're not. And the Stasis deck is not going to just randomly give you a bunch of extra damage to deal with. It's going to be Black Vice deals this damage and then that's it. Like the only possibility is if Gino goes for like a Boomerang or something, and that's like 1 or 2 extra damage. So Matt is not under a lot of pressure. Although it looks like Matt did miss a sacrifice trigger for the City of Traders multiple times.
Another Vice.
But yeah, another Vice comes out. I think they'll probably catch the city at some point, but it's not going to matter
Oh
too much. I
yeah,
don't
that
think.
city trade should not currently be in play. That is
No, yeah, it's
correct.
easy to forget. Like, and Matt's new to the deck, so he's still learning through all the cards and
Right.
picking up all the tricks. But yeah, I
Right.
don't. We'll see if it matters. If it matters, we'll put a big old asterisk on the game.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll do it in
He's
post. I'll
got a
put an
lot of
asterisk on that
just
one.
he's got a lot of just dead cards in his hand at the moment too. Like he's got a Mox Diamond with no
Yeah,
land. He's got an Oath of Druids that can't get triggered. He's
yep,
got some some flings which are really only good when Devour's in play.
yeah,
But he
yeah.
does have a Tinker as his only real action here.
Okay, so he tinkers. Looks like he's gonna sacrifice the chromatic sphere, which is part of the
It is the only
casting
artifact he's
cost.
got. Yeah. Arcane
That's a
Denial.
good counter when you got Black Vice in play. Although Matt needs to toss that chromatic sphere. There he goes. Okay, good job, Matt. Sacrifice the chromatic sphere is part of the cost of casting the Tinker. And now Matt's going to be in the weird situation against Black Vice where it's like, do you want to draw your 2 cards and take a bunch of extra damage, or do you not? And Matt is almost certainly going to say no. Yeah, Gino just pointing like, hey, you got these Black Vices. Do you want to take those extra cards? Do you want to take that extra damage? Which Matt may want to do. Actually,
he's like, please take the extra.
I could see doing that. Take the extra damage, but like if he draws lands, he's got those Mox Diamonds in his hand, so he can empty his hand size really easily and develop his resources.
Here's the time to play Stasis, though.
Oh yeah, this would be a great Stasis play. You're good. That's a good point because Matt has pretty much all tapped down. Undiscovered Paradise does return to your hand during your untapped step. However, Stasis makes you skip the untapped step, which means you don't get back the Undiscovered Paradise. Otherwise, Undiscovered Paradise would be a really insane combo.
That is really interesting.
Okay, Matt just packs it in. Yeah,
dead to damage there. Yeah,
yep.
That's fair. I know we don't have lists necessarily, but I'm assuming Matt's on the Xantid Swarm plan coming in out of the board, which seems really strong.
Yeah, possibly.
If you get like combo like Swarm and Defense Grid, you can get pretty rolled up against a deck whose only real way to stop you is counter magic.
Yeah, and like the Stasis deck is a little bit different than like a normal control deck where it has main deck bounce, so it can answer the Xantid Swarm pretty effectively. But Matt leads off with a turn 1 Defense Grid, which is not what that Stasis deck wants to see.
Not at all, yeah.
It looks like he has Gaia's Blessing. Why does he have Gaia's Blessing? That's an interesting choice. Matt, when you see this video, post in the comments why you have that. Yeah. Oh, he could be going. Oh, he could be worried about brain freeze out of Gino. That could be a thing. I don't think it's like a super common thing, but that could be a thing he's worried about.
But yeah, also if he's well,
going for the long game. Maybe
I can't speak to it still being in the deck. I don't know if that's part of the Oath plan of like
it may well be.
You want to get your Devourer out, but you also want to have enough power to be able to remove from your deck.
Yes, and that was something that we encountered in the combo cabal where we were messing around with Gamekeeper and Devourer. And the problem with the Gamekeeper is the Gamekeeper just like milled too much of your stuff, and sometimes you just didn't have enough mana value in your deck to kill your opponent.
For us noobs at home, what is the Gamekeeper?
Gamekeeper is Oath of Druids on a stick, so it's a 2/2 for 4. When it dies, you exile it, and then you get to Oath yourself. So you mill until you hit a creature, and it goes into play. And so that's a way of getting out the Devourer. But sometimes you just hit a Gamekeeper, and it just doesn't do anything, and it's a little awkward. I don't think it ever went anywhere, but it was a neat little trick. But Gino's going for the Chain of Vapor on the defense grid, looking like he's probably trying to counter it next turn.
Counter on the way back down, yeah.
Yeah, and Matt's got a bunch of mana, though. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any action. He's got Tinker, Devourer.
Tinker, Alter. I can't see what else.
I saw Tinker, Devourer, Alter, and Tinker, Defense Grid, Devourer, and Gaia's Blessing. So Matt really wants to resolve Defense Grid plus another card.
Yeah. So he's running the Defense Grid out. I think he's only got 5 mana after that, though.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough to do that, but he doesn't have enough to tinker. He could tinker out of Devourer.
Right, if he has actually 5 mana is enough to tinker Alter, right? So
it could be. Gino has the thwart.
The thwart, though. That's brutal.
Yeah, Gino goes back to turn 0 by mounting all of his lands.
And Matt might be able to just go again next turn. He draws a Mana Source. He can just hard cast that Devourer, right?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, after hard casting Devourer, he doesn't. Yeah, but he's still got 6 mana, though. He's got 4 off the Ancient Tombs, and then The
Oh,
Crystal
that's
Vein
right.
is one. And
Right,
then
but he needs 2 for the altar as well.
yeah, he doesn't have altar. I think he misread it.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah,
That's my
it's a
bad.
guy's blessing. Yeah,
I need to up my card recognition game as well.
that's okay. That's okay. As 90s MTG says, you got to know every single card art and write every single art, and otherwise you can't qualify the Pro Tour. And you know what? That's our goal here. Our goal is to qualify the Pro Tour with Pre-Modern.
Of course. The Pre-Modern Pro Tour, here we come.
Yeah, I mean, Flippy ran a GP, so the next logical step is a Pro Tour.
Oh yeah.
Where the first prize is like an altered Mog Fanatic, just to make like the stakes as low as possible. All right, so Guy's Blessing comes out here to shuffle in some threats, which I like. It kind of like increases the threat density of Matt's deck and replaces itself, which is good.
It gets to draw a card.
Yeah. So what does Matt draw? If you'd be so kind as to show us. Oh, another Tinker. That's a nice draw. And he has another Ancient Tomb in his hand. So Matt could conceivably just go for it next turn, where he plays Devourer and then sacrifices his Crystal Vein to Tinker. Oh, no, but he has to return his Undiscovered Paradise. Never mind. So 2 turns, maybe. Because Gino's got nothing. He's got a Daze. Yeah.
Oh, that's an altar now.
That is an altar.
Always had it.
Always had it. Never didn't have it. Okay, so Matt might actually have this game if he just goes for it. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana.
Saw a Daze over in Gino's side. That is something to be aware of. Like, you know, that deck plays Daze.
Right.
Matt, if you're maxing out, you're in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I think Matt's got enough though. If he just goes for the Tinker here, he wins. So the way this will work out is Matt will cast Tinker, sacrificing the Chromatic Sphere, go and get a Phyrexian Devourer, and then he's going to exile cards of the Phyrexian Devourer to make it large enough to make Gino deck himself, which looks like a ungood for him.
Emergency Gush situation.
Yeah, this is one of those desperation float to Gush and hope to draw the counter spell to counter the thing that's going to kill me. Oh, that's a cool altar in there.
Ooh, I don't know what's going on with this Gush, but I'm into it.
Oh, and he hits the counter spell.
He ripped it right off
dog.
the top. Wow, what style. Just flipping it off the top. Holy moly.
That said, Matt does have the Devourer in his hand still. While he's at 10, he's got enough life to just cast the Devourer and then mill out with Alter Dementia.
Yeah, as long as he plays his land, it doesn't get hit by Daze.
Yep. Yeah, he's got to play around Daze here. That's a really good point because you just play Defense Grid. That works too.
You just go slower, play Defense Grid. I like that. He's got another land anyway.
Yeah, he had the 3rd Ancient Tomb, Devour, and then
wow.
Gino doesn't even look at his deck.
Wow, that was impressive from the Flinker deck. Just getting to go. He just presented a win like 3 turns in a row.
Yeah. That's the deck. Just has a lot of ability to turn the corner really easily. And looking at the players' hands, we've got Gush. We've got Vision Charm. Interesting. I remember now. Gino's list had a transformational sideboard where he brought in Devour, Phyrexian Dreadnoughts.
Oh,
so he has a Stifle. Stifle is actually pretty good against the Flinker deck because you can stifle the
you can stifle the Altar of Dementia.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet. He's got his Angry Gush in hand. Before. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
All right, so we're tapping a mana. Do we have a Xantid Swarm? No, looks like nothing. Gino goes for a Impulse.
Right, phasing out artifacts now and then is not an irrelevant mode.
Yeah, I mean,
Vision Charm.
It can buy you a small amount of time by phasing out like a Alter Dementia or even like a Defense Grid. Like you can stop one of those.
Right. You can phase out the Defense Grid and then thwart or daze or whatever. Like.
Ooh, Matt's got a Red Blast in his hand.
Or foil, right? There's enough free counter magic in the Stasis deck.
Yeah. Oh, does he have a Seal Cleansing? I think he has a Seal Cleansing in his hand. Matt's hand is stacked with answers. He's got Red Blast, Seal Cleansing. And that's it's gonna be pretty good against this mono blue deck, having these 1-mana answers to Gino's really efficient counter spells like Thwart and just counter spell itself is answering it for 1 mana is really good tempo wise. It looks like Gino's trying to figure out what he wants to take with his Impulse, figures out what he's gonna grab, untaps, and then draws. I think did he Impulse into Impulse? Andy would be so proud of him.
I mean, I'd be proud of him if he Impulse and Impulse.
I think he may have, yeah. Matt draws a
no stamps on those Impulses, though.
Yeah, we'll get there. is it? It looks like a Serendipity, but it's not a
Yeah, what is
Serendipity.
title?
What is this last card? Oh, it is Impulse. Okay. Yeah. I just didn't recognize the shadow without the black border. So he did Impulse and Impulse. Matt has
I think
land.
Matt's sitting on a Devourer and Red Blasts.
Yep. Yeah, Matt's got a lot going for him here. He just needs to hit B. He's got A plus protection. He just needs to hit B so that he can run out a threat, protect it, and then kill Gino. The surprise Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Here's the Dreadnought no one expected.
Unexpected Dreadnought is going
he's
for
deciding
the
between.
stifle.
Yeah, I think Stifling is.
Yeah, Matt, you want to
probably right here because then you can use your Vision Charm as a protection spell
for sure. He's got a Red Blast or Pyroblast, going for a Gush. Yep, build up those cards. Maybe Gush into an answer. Oh, he has foil. Wow, just going full Dreadnought on him. He's got foil, Gush, and counterspell.
Oh, he's trying to see. I think this is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's just got it all.
Yeah.
He's really doing a good representation of mono blue Dreadnought here.
He really is. He really is. My only gripe about this, other than it being a Phyrexian Dreadnought, is that Gino put his foil underneath his islands. Just as a heads up, folks, when you cast foil, you discard those cards, then you put the Dreadnought
let's
on.
go
wow,
seal cleansing off the top.
Oh my
incredible.
Goodness. That's
incredible follow-up to that chain of events.
Very nice, Matt. Very nice. Drops out a land too. What a beating.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Gino has another Dreadnought.
No.
Oh my god, wow. What a beating. All right, well, Matt's on a turn 2 clock now, or 2 turn clock now. Gino's very excited about his
but Gino, the chances of Gino having more interaction are very low, right? Like, can Matt just put together a win here over the top?
That would be pretty sweet.
He's got
1, 2, 3, 4,
he's
5,
Fling
6,
in hand.
7 mana.
He's got a Devourer in hand. He just run out the Devourer and
yeah, he's missing a mana to just
go
win.
for it.
So if he takes 2 from the tomb, 3, he goes to 5.
It's an 8 mana play, not a.
Yeah, he's got 7.
I mean, you
can
take. I guess you gotta hope you fade whatever is left in Gino. Well, you know, one of those is an island.
Right. Yep.
So you gotta fade the top of the Stasis deck, I think.
Yeah.
And go for it here.
It looks like he's gonna go for it. Yep. Oh, he uses his last gemstone mine counter too. Oof, that's brutal. All right, so he goes down to 15. The Dreadnought's gonna hit him down to 3. And we'll see if Gino hits an answer. So the Dreadnought crushes in. Gets Matt down to 3, and
this is tight. This is close.
Yeah, it's not a confident pass. Does he have Stasis?
Does he have Boomerang?
Oh no, brutal. Matt blew a lot of resources to get that Devourer into play. Yeah, he had the Fling to win.
Oh, he's 1 mana short. Jeez.
Oh, he had the seal cleansing. He wouldn't have been dead, but he would have had no mana.
Not dead. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have still been alive, but he would have been at 2 life against.
Yeah, don't scoop while you got outs.
Yeah. If he realized he had that extra seal cleanse, he may not have got out. But they were some good sportsmanship at the end there. They were kind of commiserating and saying, "Oh, I had this. Oh, I had that." That was a sweet game 3 though. I really liked the back and forth there. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, this 5-color Flinker
that was really tight. That was very close.
Yeah.
What's your take on this transformational sideboard? It looked pretty good here.
I think that if you're gonna go for the transformational sideboard, just shove it in your main deck and just play Dreadnought. I love Stasis. Don't get me wrong.
Why are you Stasising instead of Dreadnoughting?
I mean, it's a nice juke. It's something that different decks do. Carpet of Flowers too. Wow, Matt had some hate in his board. Yeah. But I could. I don't know.
No bees, though.
No bees. Yeah, the lack of bees is disturbing, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But that was an excellent match. They both played very, very well. Matt may have scooped prematurely, but he would have been at 2 life with a City of Brass as his only mana source because he had an Ancient Tomb that he could no longer use. A good quarter of his mana sources after that are unusable. So he was probably just out of the game.
Yeah.
So like technically it was a premature scoop, but in reality, Matt probably had nothing going on after that. So
yeah, it was gonna take a long time
yeah,
to wrap up after that, but it
yeah.
was still pretty much pretty solid.
Gino would have had 17 turns to draw another Dreadnought and an enabler,
Yeah.
so it would have been fine. But excellent match, well played by both players. And a really quick plug for our pre-modern Pandemonium Parlor City thing that we're doing. I forgot the name already. Parlor City Pre-Modern Pandemonium. There we go. Our charity
That's
1K
right.
we're running in October is going to be at Dragon Master Games here in Binghamton, New York. You'll see the flyer up on the screen here. Ben can't see it. I can't see it, but I'm going to put it up in post. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. $50 entry. $30 goes to the prize pool. Guaranteed 1K payout. 2K at 40 players. And the other 20 goes to the food bank just directly. We'll also have orders for Speedy subs, which if you don't know what a Speedy is,
Yeah.
I don't want to say you're not missing much, but it's like souvlaki. If you know what souvlaki is, it's fine. It's
yeah,
good.
it's right. It's marinated chunks of meat on a sub with some sauce. It's delicious.
Yeah, people in Binghamton make a big deal out of it. It's, as Ben said, it's marinated meat on a bun. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's you know.
But more importantly, we're going to be raising money for the food bank of the Southern Tier, which is a great charity. We're also going to have the Impulse deck, which I'll try and put a card up for here.
Oh, the Impulse deck is going to be so sweet.
It's going to be
so
fire
for people to get to experience this mode of donations and raffles.
Yeah. I'm hoping it works out. I'm very excited about it. We've got some sweet prizes in there. Our buddy Josh has donated a full box of Dominaria Remastered to go into it. So if you draw the card that says Dominaria Remastered box, you get a box of Dominaria Remastered. I've got a bunch of some reserve list cards, a lot of pre-modern playable cards, and it's only $5 to make a draw. It's gonna be a great deal. And if you pre-register, so the information for the shop is going to be on the flyer. If you pre-register for the event and you show up, you get a free pull from the Impulse deck, which is a $5 value. Just straight up, you just get a free $5 for just saying you're going to be here early, just so we can count you early. So that's going to be awesome for us and for you. And you might walk away with a box of cards, if not anything more. We'll see what else we added to it. I've got people bringing in all sorts of stuff. So
yeah.
I
got some spice to put in there.
Nice. Yeah, I think the stack. I thought the stack was pretty good, and then people started telling me the stuff you're gonna bring in. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be very, very good value for the people that buy into it. So, highly recommend it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But the event's gonna be great. It's 10 proxy or 10 playtest cards, however you want to call it, and yeah, guaranteed payouts. And store's got a good supply of cards. They've got Gaia's Cradles. They've got Dreadnoughts. They've got all sorts of goodies from pre-modern, so you can use your winnings towards any sort of sweet cards at Dragon Master Games. They also have an online shop. You can check them out there, and you can even check out their inventory before you even show up to the event and see what they got. Highly recommend it. But
yeah, store's great.
Yep.
Food pantry's great.
Yep.
Be there. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got a lot of giveaway. We got a lot of stuff to give away. Chris, aka Horizon Brave, in Discord has got a lot of stuff to give away throughout the day.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we hope to see you all there. If you've listened to us this long, thank you very much. Ben, you have anything else you want to add about our event before we head out?
Come hunt the crew, but you can't. So
throwing down the gauntlet. Love to see
it down.
Yep. Thus far our record against like the Rochester Royals is not very good, so I have a feeling they're just gonna come and take all our candy, but we'll see if we can put up a fight.
We'll see. We I haven't played them yet.
That's true. We have not brought in our ringer. We've had, it's basically been me getting beaten up by the Royals for the last few months. So we'll see what we can turn around in this event. So thank you all for
they're good. They're good dudes.
They are. I'm okay with getting beat up by them. It's fine. But yeah, thanks so much for listening, everybody. And the links for the store will be in the description, and we hope to see you at our event in October. So for Ben and myself, have a great rest of the evening and or day or whatever time it is you're watching this, and we'll see you then. Bye.